Well, the Jays lose yet another ball game and yet another series as they lose 5-0 to the Boston Red Sox there today. And the story of the game, we could talk about it being Thomas Pannone not having a great ball game, but then again, you could also say the offense was absolutely nowhere to be found. 2 hits for the Blue Jays in the ball game. 2. They were 2 singles. That was it. You're not going to win any ball games when you do stuff like that. You know, the pitching wasn't bad. Pannone was good until the 5th inning where he gave up a 4 spot and a 3-run shot to Rafael Devers. And Devers has absolutely crushed the Blue Jays this season. But other than that inning, you know, it was a pretty damn good pitched ball game by the Blue Jays. Now, Chris Sale was unbelievable. He went 6 innings, had 12 strikeouts. He was incredible. But for the Blue Jays, the 2 hits were from Brandon Drury and Justin Smoak. I mean, nobody else got anything. The Jays struck out 15 times. They just did not play very well offensively at all. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., once again, he went 0 for 2 in the ballgame with a strikeout and a walk. So still, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is having troubles hitting at the plate. You know, he's now 0 for his last 7. But since he's come back from the home run derby, he has 3 hits. That's not good, man. That is not good. 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 1 for 4, 0 for 5, and then 0 for 2 yesterday. Not very good if you're Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the Blue Jays right now. Now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. went 0 for 4 in the ballgame with a couple strikeouts. Grichuk, look, the top 3 guys in your lineup struck out 8 times. Not very good. The offense was just horrendous for the Blue Jays. Biggio went 0 for 2 with a walk as well. Hernandez 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts. Like I said, Brandon Drury and Justin Smoak were the only guys getting hits. Now, pitching-wise, Pannone went 4 into 30, but 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 strikeouts, and a couple walks. But again, like I said, that 1 inning in the 4th that's the only damage they did. Or sorry, the 5th, excuse me. You know, Benintendi popped out to start the inning. Then Travis doubled. Then Leon singled. So there's 2 of the 5 hits he gave up. Then he walked 1. He walked 2 in the ballgame. Then he gave up a shot to Devers. That is 3 of the 5 hits he gave up in that 1 inning. You know what I mean? It's just not very good when it comes to Thomas Pannone. You know, it's that 1 inning, it seems to be, that's roughing up these Blue Jays right now. You look at Aaron Sanchez. For the most part, it's 1 bad inning that crushes him. You look at Pannone today, same thing. Now, I don't know what it is. When they get into a sticky situation, they crumble. And that's what you saw today. Pitching-wise, though, look, Justin Schaefer, once again, was really good. He went an inning and 2/3, gave up 1 hit, walked 1, but struck out 3. And the ERA dropped to 1.88 for Justin Schaefer. Now, like I said last video, it's a very, very short sample size, but he's pitched, 14 1/3 innings? And his ERA is 1.88. Schaefer's looking good. He's 26 years of age. He got that little taste of the big leagues last year, and then he's got a pretty good one this season. I'm really hoping they don't send him down. You know what I mean? And things are not really positive for the Blue Jays right now. You lost 3 of 4 to the Red Sox. You lost 2 of 3 to the Yankees. You've won 2 of 6 to start their informal second half of the year. And if Blue Jay fans are looking at Tank Nation or getting that top 5 draft pick, well, you know you're not going to get top 2 because the Orioles and Tigers suck. The Jays have 36 wins. They have 29. They're bad. But the Jays at one point had the 5th overall selection. And now you look at the Miami Marlins. They won today. They have 4 less losses than the Blue Jays. Boom, they jumped the Jays. And we're tied with Kansas City because they've won 4 in a row, and they're tied with us now. But I think we had that series win at home, so there goes the whole differential there. But bottom line, we're tied for 3rd last in the big leagues. It's not very good. 36 and 62. You are 4 losses away from being 30 games under. That whole 100-loss thing might not be out of reach now that we look at it. It's a rough season for the Blue Jays right now. It is really, really rough to watch. But if we're taking positives out of anything, it's sure as heck not this game. But Ryan Baracki, it looks like he will be making his next start at the big league level. Blue Jays Wave on Instagram, my main man Mo Buckets on Twitter. I talked to him on the podcast today with his buddy, I think it was his buddy Rob. So we talked about, I heard them mention on there that Ryan Borucki will be making his next start at the big league level. If you guys have not checked out their Instagram page, go check it out. Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. If you haven't listened to the podcast on there, do so as well. All right, guys, just please go nuts. I'm not going to mention them at the end of the video now. Might as well just plug them right in the middle because it kind of made sense there. We were talking about Ryan Borucki. And but that's great news. It's so good to see Ryan Borucki getting back healthy and whatnot. But with Thomas Pinone's rough outing there today. Now, he didn't have a bad one, but it was one bad inning, but that's just what we've seen. If you look at the stat line, it wasn't very good. So if you're Montoya, if you're management, what do? Do you send Pinone back down? Do you bring up Sean Reed-Foley? That's my personal opinion, because Sean Reed-Foley in his last couple starts at the big league level has been pretty damn good. Give the guy a chance. You know what I mean? That's all we can really ask for, is giving these kids an opportunity to play and win. That's it. You know, and you're looking at, you look at the way this, I mean, look, the Jays have played a lot against these good teams, right? Over the last little while, the Jays have played a lot against the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. I'm going back to their schedule here real quickly for you guys. Go down to July. There it is here. Okay, so, yeah, they played Boston right now. The Yankees there. They played Baltimore the final series before the All-Star break. Okay, whoop-de-doo. But then they played Boston, and they had Kansas City at home. Then they got the Yankees, then the Boston Red Sox again. And then they were home for LA, but then they got Houston in Houston. Over the last month and a bit, the Jays have played a lot of tough teams. Did my lights just flicker? If not, I'm going insane. But, so now, the Jays are still on the road, but they go to Detroit. What the heck was that? Detroit, there we go, to take on the Tigers for a 3-game series, all right, at Comerica Park, before they come back home for the series against Cleveland, where I personally believe Bo Bichette will make his Blue Jays debut, but we're going to have to wait and see how it all plays out, all right? And let's preview this 3-game set before we literally wrap this thing up, because I mean, minor league players haven't played yet today. The Jays lost 5-0. They only had 2 hits. That's about it. Other than Justin Schaefer's good performance and Drury and Smokey getting hits, that's all there is to it. It was not good. B. Genie threw 2/3 of a clean inning. That's it, people. All right, so game 1 goes tomorrow night. It's a Friday night first pitch at Comerica Park, 7:10 first pitch. Marcus Stroman, Jordan Zimmerman, and Blue Jays fans, if any of these games you're going to win, it's this one. Marcus Stroman, 5-10 with a 3.25 earned run average. Jordan Zimmerman, 0-6 with a 7.01 earned run average. He's obviously been hurt most of the year. He's only pitched 52 innings. You got to crush him. Now, what are they going to do? We're going to have to wait and see. I don't know. You're not facing the Yankees. You're not facing the Red Sox anymore. You're not facing that good pitching anymore. So you got to find a way against these other teams to take care of it. All right, game 2, Trent Thorne on the mound for the Blue Jays. Daniel Norris on the mound for the Detroit Tigers. 2 young arms that really haven't found themselves yet. Trent Thorne obviously had a really good start before the All-Star break against Baltimore, but was horrendous in his last start against, I want to say it was the Red Sox in game 1. I think it was game 1 of the 4-game set. And then Daniel Norris, he has a 2-8 with a 5.14 earned run average. Not very good. And then the finale of this series, all right, it's Sunday, and it looks like Ryan Borucki is slated in there for the finale against the Detroit Tigers. And you know why that's so good? Detroit's not a very good ball club. They're not a very good team. So you throw a Ryan Borucki against a team who's not very good, get his feet wet, get him back underneath him, and then get him into a groove, right? You don't want him to go out there right away against a Red Sox or a Yankees, right? So it's good to see Ryan Borucki getting out there, and he'll be pitching in the finale of that series against Detroit on Sunday afternoon. I'm excited. I'm jacked up to see Ryan Borucki back and pitching for the Blue Jays. And then they come home, obviously, for that series against the Cleveland Indians, where, like I said, I expect to see Bo Bichette. Now, if he doesn't play in that series, then I'm not going to be angry. It's just the feeling I got is that he's going to be playing in that series. But we're going to have to wait and see how it all plays out. We have to go through 3 games first, though, against the Detroit Tigers. And Jays fans, we're nearing that 100-game mark. Just hang in there. We're almost there at the end, people. We can see it. You can see it. It's almost getting closer to the end of July. Then you got August and September. Oh, God, there's so much more. But it's okay. We'll get through it. And there's going to be some fun ones to talk about, just not today. 5-0 to the Red Sox ain't fun to talk about, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed the video and not the game today. Well, that was a close one. Smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on this game today. Your thoughts on Thomas Pannone. Your thoughts on Ryan Baracki coming back and also in that Thomas Pannone slot there today. Do you think Sean Reed-Foley should get the next start? Do you think they should go a bullpen day? I want to hear your guys' thoughts about what this team should do with the rotation next time around with the spot that pitched today. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on all that great stuff. And how excited are you to see Ryan Baracki in the finale against the Tigers? I know I am. It's a lot of excitement there around the Blue Jays and the young lefty, Ryan Baracki. All right? So, guys, I already talked about my main Mo Buckets and Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. Don't need to talk about that again. Twitter is down below. Follow up, send me DM, guys. Do all that great stuff. By the way, like I said it earlier, but I'll say it again, though, about Blue Jays Wave. Check out the podcast. If you guys have not done so already, please go check out their podcast. All right. I was on there today. It was a lot of fun talking to the guys about the Blue Jays and whatnot. Go check it out on Blue Jays Wave. All right, like I said, Twitter's down below. Follow up, send me DM, guys. Do all that great stuff, and I'll talk to you guys Jays Edition in Game 1 of the opener against the Detroit Tigers. They're tomorrow night at Comerica Park, 7:10 first pitch. Marcus Stroman, Jordan Zimmerman are the starting pitchers in tomorrow night's ball game. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys then.